Hi, welcome to Beyond the Spirits Trap Souls podcast. I am here with Travis from Southern Ohio Paranormal Society. I'm going to say South Ohio Paranormal Society. Nacho, Rona Ghost Chasers. And we're here with Shawnna and Danielle, owners of the Das House. But we're not here to talk about Das House. We're here to talk about Creeping It Real. So, Creeping It Real Festival coming up next month. Creeping up us on us fast. Yeah. So, and we're going to talk about all her guests coming up, what it takes to do a Paracon, because I can't imagine what it takes. She's shaking her head like, yeah, I can't either. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
So, I mean, we'll start a little bit with the Das House. So,
okay,
you guys have the Das House. It's going pretty good. It seems like you guys are.
It's going really well, actually. Just trucking along, doing the things. People coming to figure out the ghosty situation, and I'm not sure. Nacho, it's hard to impress him with much of anything. So, but I think he likes the Das House.
Yeah,
I love it.
I actually haven't met anybody that hasn't liked the Das House.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's definitely fulfilling its purpose for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you were on the show. It was a while ago.
The most recent one was Selena Spooky Boo on Haunted Estates.
Okay.
We got the season finale of her show on Tubi, and it was awesome. Like, that was pretty awesome. A couple others. Ryan Cavaline actually featured us in one of his DVDs that people will be able to get at the festival. Yeah, lots. I mean, you Google University, you put in the Das House, you're going to see all different levels and layers of things. So, yeah, we're super excited. It's doing really well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great house. I mean, Travis, you've never been there, have you?
No, we haven't.
No, not yet. But, I mean, Nacho obviously.
We got to fix that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there twice.
We got to fix that.
I mean, I have my free one this year still because I bought one last year, and I don't know if I have time to use it. So.
Oh, there's always time for free ones.
Oh, trust me. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh,
maybe Travis can use it. I mean,
maybe
I'll go with him.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but you're talking like history. You walk up to that place, you can see it's old.
Yeah.
And you walk in that place and you just feel the energy.
Yeah.
And it's not a huge house, but it does pack a lot of punch.
It does. I agree with that. We've also recently learned the house kind of, and there's a couple locations that I've heard of like this, that basically
I just love those ladies.
That the house responds to the energy that comes in, whether it's a fearful energy, an unfearful energy, just super happy to be there and excited. And it's becoming one of those types of places. If you come in there like, yeah, we ain't gonna get nothing, then more than likely you're not. Right. I don't know about you, but when you show up to a party, if nobody's participating, you're not participating either. So that's kind of like the vibe that we've been getting lately. That, and people come into the house and want to see things flying off the walls at their heads. We found that to be the most recent, I wouldn't say disappointment, but they're expecting, because there's some videos out there like the demon house or, I don't even know. And so they expect this deep, dark place, and it's nothing like that at all.
No. I mean, I don't think you have anything dark in that place.
I mean, it's definitely very high and low vibrational, but nothing that's going to hurt anybody.
Dark,
nothing.
No.
Yeah. No, nothing like that. We don't believe either.
No. And Nacho, you can chime in on this too. Well, stop with the Das House, but we got on this topic. So you get the barbershop and you got the upstairs. What do you think is the most active between those two?
Walk up the little ramp behind me while I was doing a live, and people were seeing it behind me. I did not see it. I did not, but they're like, "Oh, there is something behind you," and we heard it walk right up the ramp. That mirror in front of the barber's chair, it gives me the creeps. But it always leaves me wanting more. I haven't spent a lot of time upstairs because for whatever reason, I've just been, and the house isn't that big that I don't have time to do it. But I think when we've gone with enough people that it just never worked out that I really went up there because everybody else is up there, and I don't want to be where everybody else is at. But I spent a lot of time there and in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah. Upstairs is interesting. You definitely gotta get up there.
Yeah, I mean, I sent you that email a while ago about what I got the first time I was there, about the name that I got.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's probably the first time ever in my 19 years that I got a full name
Mm-hmm.
and it actually matched up with the city. All right, let's talk Creep It Real. So this is your second year.
Second year.
Let's go back to the beginning. How did this start?
Man, well, it started with a little teeny tiny idea. So my mom, even though she loved the paranormal, it was her hobby for sure. It was her second home away from home. She loved her paranormal people more than a lot of her friends or family, for sure. But she also loved community and giving back to the community. The town that she lived in, Kane, Pennsylvania, and the town she lived in prior to that, Downingtown, she was constantly working for the community, donating funds to helping people in need, victims. There was a family out in Downingtown that they had a house fire. She, constantly rallied for stuff like that. So it was an idea to bring the two together, paranormal and the community. And it started off as I was just going to have a couple guests,
couple vendors
at the Doss house. And then I was like, oh, there's a community center across the road. We can make it a little bit bigger, get, some of Mom's closer friends out here. And it was contented with that until it wasn't. And then we ended up at the Old Stone Jail, and it was great. Everybody had a great time. Of course, it was the first year, so it wasn't like a big, huge money-making thing for everybody. But to me, that's not what it was about. It was about bringing everybody together to have a positive experience, raise some funds for charity in the community, and it 100% did that. And everybody raved about it. So after that, I was fulfilled with that. I was good with hanging it up and chalking it off the board and, moving on to the next thing, such as like we were going to do like sneakers and backpacks for kids for school, free haircuts for kids in the barbershop, like lots of other little ways to give back to the community rather than one big event, because this took up 6 months of my life. Yeah. And I was really the only one doing most of anything. And then with it getting moved last minute, I was like, oh no, like I'm going to get divorced. I never get to see my wife. Like it was bad. A lot of my friends too, like that's what you go into when you want to do something right and make sure everybody involved is happy and everything's covered. And so I was okay with hanging it up until the community and the owner of the jail basically begged me to do it again. Everybody, giving me their word they were going to help. And because I looked at them all flat out and I said, I cannot and I will not do it alone again. And so we signed up and we started chucking along and planning for this year. And it is bigger. And oh man, I think we had like 25 vendors last year and we're at almost 80 this year. Big lineup for people to come out and meet all the celebrity guests. Still 100% free for the community to come. That was something I was not willing to give in on because that was important to me, and I knew it would be to my mom. But again, I'm doing most of this on my own again. So, I've had a lot of help from our friends, Courtney and Sean. They have really pulled up the sides for me and really supported me, with all the reels and the advertisements. They've been helping me do that. My friend Ashley from Spirits Anonymous Paranormal, her and Mike have been helping me promote, getting us hooked up with the newspaper and the news stations to help get the exposure. So, little things like that, but it's a lot of work. It's nonstop pushing and posting things. I think that's been the most difficult thing is having all of these events and all of these people coming in and making sure the people know about it on top of, placing vendors and doing vending assignments and getting sponsors to pay for the celebrity guests to come in and, accommodating them with their overnight stays. And like all of that stuff is on me. So
pickups from the airport, take backs to the airport.
Yeah. There's just a lot of behind the scenes things that go on that a lot of people don't know about what it actually entails, putting a festival like this. And this is just a festival. This isn't a big, huge, thousands of dollars Paracon. Like this is just a little festival in a little jail in little old Evansburg. But yeah,
you can say that. It's a Paracon. I mean, it is. You have great guests coming. You have vendors.
Yeah.
It's a Paracon.
I guess I kind of look at it like, like Maine is huge. ISS is huge. Like,
because they're huge facilities. You look
possibly,
at it
yeah.
way.
Maybe, yeah.
They have the space to make it huge, but ultimately,
they've done it for years. So
right, and it's not
have a little following.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Look at how much you've grown in 1 year.
Yeah.
Now, imagine if you've done this 10 years, what you're going to have. Not saying that you're going to or you should, but if you continue to do it, it's going to continue to grow exponentially every year.
Yeah.
Well,
unfortunately,
it would definitely not be at the jail. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's the nature of the beast. But by default, people love you guys. I mean, you just heard Deborah walk by. I love those. Everybody that meets you loves you guys, and you just overflow with it, and that's how these things just continue to snowball. And if you really wanted it, that's what would happen.
Yeah. Appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Yeah. People do love
it. You see a lot of these Paracons out there. A couple are canceling now. I've seen that on Facebook.
I have seen that.
The vendors.
Yep.
They can't get but then you have other ones that are thriving. So I think if you stick with it.
That's the key right there. Because, up until the last 3 months, we had half the vendors we have now. It's, when they get, or at the beginning of the year when they're planning for their year, unless you're hitting the right pages and the right correct vendor pages and all surrounding states. That seems to be the biggest problem that I have noticed with a lot of events is that this is kind of my job. So I have the time to sit at home and spend 5 or 6 hours a day, a couple times a week, promoting and reaching out and putting up, the applications, and just that's what it takes, getting it out to the people every day, all day long, in hopes that they see it or comment or, because then you run into the problem of, oh, well, I would like to be a part of this, but where is this? You didn't mention what city, like you can't make everybody happy. You know what I mean? So that's honestly, in my opinion, the fail or success avenue is how much time you're actually putting in to networking your event.
I mean, that's with everything. I mean, Nacho knows, like, podcasts too are the same way.
Yeah.
Like, networking is the biggest thing to do. But I see that because I get invited to some Paracons. I get emails like once a week. Hey, come to my Paracon. Be a vendor, be a podcaster.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
where you
and
at?
that's it too.
Like,
people offering to allow people like us to come on and promote it like that. Right. You guys are just as important as anybody. Like this is the best way to get the word out as well. I mean, of course we love y'all, but so we would just come on here just to hang out and BS anyways. But, and I don't see a lot of that happening much either.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's like you said, like you say, creep it real. I mean, in your logo, it says where you're at. Let's be honest. And I've seen other ones, like people message me. I have no idea where they're at. They're like, oh, out in Utah. Like, no, like, sorry, I appreciate it. Like,
yeah.
A couple, like, I'm like, hey, next year, I'm game.
Yeah.
I looked at yours, and I'm like, it's my anniversary weekend. Talk about divorce. There you go.
I mean,
just bring her with you. It's very romantic.
You know that whole story.
Plan a nice anniversary weekend around the festival with other things involved.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
That or the other things will not happen. I go.
Oh, shoot.
So like you're talking like how much time you put into it. I mean, people don't understand how much time it takes to do anything. And I mean,
For the last 6 months of my life, this is consumed every day, almost all day. Couple trips here and there we've been able to get in. I kind of put things off a little bit this year to start the jump, just because of how things, I saw how things patterned last year, to kind of set more time aside for us to actually go do some investigating, we did an Enigma Con at St. Albans.
Like literally last year for almost 8 months,
I did not have a life.
We did nothing for ourselves. Zero.
Yeah.
Barely even talked.
Well, and because it was
about the festival or all of the stuff that she was trying to do and accomplish, and just like the craziness of the whole, situation. That's basically what life was for 8 months.
Yeah. So this year I've squeezed it down to like 5.
Yeah.
Like 5.
I mean, I'll take that.
And a half.
I'll take that.
But yeah, like now it's crunch time. So that's why this weekend she was off on Saturday. I zipped out here so we could spend a little bit of time together, because once I go back, it's game on. It's no rest. It's, getting the jail cleaned and doing all the personalized things that I do, everybody's ID tags, kind of like how Pennhurst does their little hanging tags, making sure all of those are done and assigned to everybody's pamphlets. And, I give itineraries to all the guests, and they loved that last year. It was the first time they'd ever experienced anything like that. So putting all those little personal things in that matter to me, that I know would be important to my mom, that's what these next 2.5, almost 3 weeks are going to be. And getting the Doss house cleaned up and making sure the jail is where it's supposed to be ready for all the vendors and all the people to come through there, and everything's good and safe and everybody has a great time.
And all in one day, it's going to be like a wedding, just like a wedding.
Done.
All this time, all this money, all of this preparation, and all this craziness, and you don't even remember the day, and now it's over.
That's kind of what it reminds me of, Danielle. It's like a wedding. You put 6-7 months into it,
right? Exactly.
Drink a bottle of bourbon, and it's over.
Right. And next thing you know, you're like, wow. Was Aunt Sally even there?
I have to disagree. Well, that was last year, but I have to disagree, because afterward, I met so many amazing people I would have never came across. Right. The networking and the people that I have met, like that is.
I think you learned something very important from last year's, though, too, because we did say it was so busy and you were being pulled and you felt like Gumby, which I get that. So I think she learned a very important part going into this year's is that
we're doing the stuff.
The few people that she can trust in, she has delegated them doing certain jobs, so that way she doesn't have to do all 200 of them.
Right.
So she can actually remember the people she loves to, and that we get to see, and the people that we get to meet.
Experience some of the events. Like I am stoked about the Jason Voorhees event at the Doss house on Friday night. Not paranormal related. It's horror themed related and right up my alley. Like I am ready to get the crap scared out of me. Like I am 100% doing that.
I mean, who doesn't want to do an escape room with freaking Jason Voorhees chasing you around?
That's going to be
trying
fun.
To find you.
Eleanor.
Like.
That's going to be fun. So, yeah.
Is that how you say his name?
Jason Voorhees.
He's coming on the show. I have no idea how to say his last name. So that's good. You say I have that down now.
Yeah.
Well, James Stokes is his real name.
Yeah.
James Stokes. Okay.
And he plays Jason Voorhees.
He's like a secondary actor
for
Jason Voorhees stuff.
Okay.
Like he was like I think it was actually titled Voorhees.
Yeah.
So he has like the whole legit setup, the mask, the outfit, like, and so we had to like plan things around because he can only wear this thing for about 30 minutes at a time. So I'm geeked about him too.
Hollywood is coming to the Doss
man,
house.
it's going to be so much fun. Patty,
Yeah.
of course. Patty Negri is one of the most wonderful humans I've ever met on this planet.
Agreed. And I don't even like humans.
Yeah, she she's not lying.
I agree with you.
I agree.
Yeah, so many cool people. I'm humbled that everybody's, willing to come out and support this and, honor my mom first and foremost and to give to the community and help charity. It's humbling.
And I think it's pretty awesome. All these little vendors, all these local little vendors with all of their handmade stuff and stuff that they put so much time and effort and money into.
Yeah.
Getting it out there and letting people see what they have.
Well,
Yeah.
let's talk vendors a little bit because that's a big, huge, important thing of Paracons. Or sorry, festivals, if you want to call that.
Well, we can go with Paracon, Ryan. It's fine.
There are festivals.
We have a para festival.
There it is.
Parafestival. There you go. New word. Parafestival. Like, it's just not all paranormal.
No.
We have a whole variety of vendors.
Huge variety.
So
I pushed for non-paranormal vendors, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because the highlighted guests and people that were really close to my mom, that was the paranormal side. The community part was the vendors. Of course, it's for everyone. But that was important to me for, locals that, go to your typical craft fairs or, the vending things that they have at the high schools or somebody who's just trying to be creative and launch something for the first time. And we limit it to 2 like vendors. Some vendors don't want any other like vendors, but because this is for everybody, we limit it to 2 like vendors. And that has seemed to work out really well.
what type of vendors you talking?
Oh man,
we have jewelry makers and candle makers and bread makers and cookie makers and
dog treats,
3D printers and custom t-shirt makers. And
it's like on-demand t-shirts, on-demand woodworking,
dog treats, homemade dog treats. Oh my god!
Oh, there's so many. And then you have like your oddities.
Yeah.
I think outside of our guests,
we have a woodworker this year.
Yeah, so I said a woodworker, on-demand woodworker.
I'm super excited about that.
I know. Outside of our paranormal guests, we have one other psychic medium guest. I'm trying to think, man. There's just so many things.
Hard to keep track of 80 of them.
Right. Like I said, hats, t-shirts, cups,
Candles. There's somebody making candles.
Yes.
Yep.
Candles.
Oh yeah, we definitely got candles, tart burners, things like that.
Crochet artists.
Wow.
Homemade. The people that do the honey there's a local honey farm. So it's like real raw, honey. They make candles and then they have their like lavender honey, sunflower, like amazing stuff.
I buy their honey all the time. It's amazing.
And then we have 2 awesome snack and drink vendor, the Coffin Bean, amazing people. They're actually going to feature a signature drink this year in honor of my mom. So we're super excited. They're the ones that pull up in the hearse. They have the little thing behind, and now their friends have the treat one like it. So it's like cookies and treats and all that stuff being pulled by their hearse. So, super cool. Barbecue. Kona Ice will be there again this year.
Yeah. What is the barbecue?
I can't remember his name off the top of my head. And then the other one is like hamburgers, sausages. How do you say it? Halushki?
Halushki, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Michigander. That's
Michigan.
new for me. So I had to.
Have you eaten it yet?
Oh, yes. I'm a huge.
Once you eat it, you should be able to say it. I mean that's how good it is.
All I know is I shouldn't eat it unless I'm 3 seconds from a bathroom. Because then we are in big trouble in the June summer sun.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of butter.
It's going to be bad for everybody involved.
Oh yeah, he's learned so many things here in Pennsylvania. Pagach and
stick with this. I didn't even know there's going to be so many cool things. So huge variety and awesome people like like yourself,
awesome
paranormal teams,
awesome workshops.
Yeah. The most recent thing, Mary Jo Chudley, I did not know that she was very good friends with my mother. This actually, like, I had a meltdown over this. So I had seen that she's been doing these workshops, and I just sporadically reached out to her, told her who I was, and she was like, oh my God, Shawnna, I've been wanting to reach out to you for so long, but I didn't want to offend you, like, you know, about your mom, and her and I were very close, and she actually hired me to create one of my very first dolls that she put out. And I was like, wow, like, that's crazy to me. And it just so happened that this doll that always creeped me out, that was in my mom's room, that I was like, when my mom passed away that day, like, we were, you know, gathering up all of our things, and this doll was there. And my friend Beth was like, well, your mom loved this doll. Are you going to? I was like, no, but please take it. So, and she did, luckily, so now after talking to Mary Jo, and we've become very good friends, she is actually holding a workshop at the festival to no profit gain to herself. Of course, this is just for supplies only, to recreate that doll that she made for my mom 5 years ago. So super excited about that.
Who is she? Because that name sounds familiar.
X Dolls is the doll company that she has. She's done the orphanage in Gettysburg. She's done a lot.
She was just at the Shanley Hotel this past weekend.
She's done a lot of events at big name places.
Her talent is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar.
And she has actually designed a doll specifically for the Doss House.
Zella.
And she will be being revealed at the festival. And let me just tell you, Nacho, this doll is creepy as shit.
Well, I shouldn't show you the new shirt I just made.
Oh boy!
Why not? You should.
Oh, I'll show
Bring
you.
it out. Oh yeah.
See,
cool.
What? Society against dolls? No. If I could.
You're not going to be impressed with our next news, then.
So the reason why that was made is a member or my co-founder and everything, Justin. He's terrified of dolls. Terrified.
Is gonna lead me to this one. So Nacho knows this, but when we acquired the Doss House, it was full of hundreds of dolls, hundreds upon hundreds of dolls. And some of them stayed in the Doss House. Some of them are slowly starting to make their way back into the Doss House. But the most majority of them have been in storage in our basement. And I told Danielle, I'm like, because there's certain dolls that I'm okay with. And there's a lot of dolls that I'm like, oh, hell to the no. That is not coming in here. Because she's the person that everybody brings the really creepy dolls to and says, here, take this.
Yes.
And then they end up at my house.
Yeah, dolls that cause issues.
And a lot of the dolls that were in the Doss, tons of very unique ones, but a lot of super old, creepy ones. So Birdie was one of Doss's children, and she was, very mentally delayed. And she was the last owner of the home. And dolls made her feel good. She was a child, like she had child mentality. So this was her comfort area. We had to throw a lot of the dolls away, but still had several hundreds of these dolls. So for the festival, which hasn't been announced yet, we have put together a doll museum of these hundreds of dolls. So
Nacho.
No marching with your T-shirt outside the museum. But we figured it's $1 to enter, and every dollar that somebody walks through those doors, that goes straight to Santiago for High On Nation.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, it was like something I was like, we could do something good with these creepy freaking things, and put together.
They get to have a day out.
Oh yeah. And yeah. And there's a lot of them that are going to be looking for new homes.
So tell me about Santiago, the charity.
I can get you an address where someone will be thrilled to have them.
Oh man, there's so many of them.
There's so many.
So Santiago Cirillo, he's always just been Santiago to me. Okay. But he's pretty well known in the acting community. He was in what is it, The Walking Dead. He did a feature movie called The Heart of a Drum Horse. He's doing another couple new, horror type films. But what I respect and love about him the most is the charity work that he does, which is the production company that he runs. And everything is for mental health awareness, anti-bullying, basically just standing, help, mental health awareness, all of those types of things. And my mother and him were very close. He's actually going to be speaking this year at the 333 memorial that we have, talking about the relationship that he had with my mother and how she actually helped him through some of his lowest points dealing with mental health. So very awesome, very obnoxious man, but I love him with all of my heart and soul. He is an incredible human. So that is why this year, especially, High On Nation is our charity of choice. And of course, we did things last year to raise funds for his charity as well. We auctioned off a few things. Again, this year, everybody will have the blanket banners that we had last year. Not sure if you guys saw, but we displayed them all over the bullpen in the jail. There's so many more this year. Like Nacho is going to have one outside of his booth for his podcast. A couple teams that have sponsored the events, they're having the 30 by 40 blankets, all of our celebrity guests. So on top of everything else for charity, at the end of the day, all of our guests will be autographing all of those, and those will also be auctioned off, and 100% of those proceeds will go to charity as well. Whatever doesn't sell for charity will be donated to the local ASPCA.
Okay. I mean, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of Paracons, some Paracons, I can't say a lot because I haven't been to any yet. We'll be there soon. It's about charity. I mean, it's, a lot of us, that's what we're in for. Hopefully we can get enough where we start donating more to charity. I know that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Again, I don't care about making money. I like to break even one day, which will never happen. But I would love to break even one day. I mean, that $5 on Facebook is helping.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that's a gallon of gas right now.
I was saying, not just
no, it's not. I got put 93 in my car. So
a minute ago it was $6. What happened?
I have a 3500 HD pickup. I'm almost riding the Shoelace Express.
Diesel. I got a diesel and I'm paying $6.50 right now.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts.
It's about charity. It's about giving back to the community. Not even paranormal community. It doesn't matter what community. I mean, we're doing Grace House. I mean, I know Nacho's doing a little gift basket for Cleveland Paracon. I don't know what they have yet. They haven't. I mean, I've been throwing mine out there because I'm getting a lot. I think I have 2 gift baskets now.
Oh,
but I mean, it's just, it doesn't matter. It's all about making enough money to donate to a good cause.
Mm-hmm. Well, and for us, like the give back is actually coming from the community, because basically the community and the vending is what has paid for all the guests to come. Right. That is very, 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 very expensive. Dave, the owner of the Old Stone Jail, is generous enough. He, for us to be there is next to nothing, because that's his way of giving back as well. So with all of those things in alignment, that's how we're able to basically, use the funds from the vendors to get the celebrity guests here, have these events. The celebrities, they get their ticket money and they choose with it what they want. They can either put it in their pocket, or 90% of the time they donate it back to the cause. So, showing that you're true to what your mission is and following through rather than just saying this is what you're doing is, I think, what sets you apart from everybody else.
Right. And you said right there, like, I know everybody on here is in the paranormal community, but, some people that are outside the paranormal community, a little black shadow on us.
Oh.
Say guest, donate it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because it's not about them. And that's what we're supposed to be about. It should never be about us.
Right.
It should be about what we investigate. That's why we're there.
Yeah.
And again, outside of us, charities.
Yeah, 100%.